I got a comment the other day asking me why I clip my microphone to my hair instead of my shirt or my hat. Sometimes I don't have those things. It's just for a force of habit to, clip it to my hair. And before, when my hair was like bald, when I was bald, like I was really bald. Y'all can check it out if you want. But I was like bald. Um, but yeah, that's basically why I put my microphone on my hair. Anyways, guys, so today's video, yeah, I can't read this. I just woke up. So I guess today's video we're talking about being him. What do I mean by being him? Like being a high value man or appearing that way so you can get hot women, you know? So the main focus of your life when dating shouldn't be buying your girlfriend whatever they want, buying them or paying for their food or anything like that. Listen here, this is basically all you need to know when it comes to dating women. Women are evil. You should know that by now. Now, they're not evil in the sense of they're evil like they're horrible people, right? They're just evil. That's their human nature. They strive for chaos. They want you to fail. They test you. They push your buttons all the time. Um, like if you ever have you ever listened to Sabrina Carpenter? She wants to castrate men. She wants to dominate men. And the reason why women do this is to test to see if you're actually a high value man, to see if you'll buckle your knee to them when they put the pressure on you. And when you don't do that, then they choose you because you've passed their tests. And you're going to be like, well, if you're going to do that, well, I don't want to date women that put out tests like that. Well, those are all women. All women do that. So basically, if you're more attractive, they'll give you less tests because of a thing called hypergamy. And you basically need to be the hottest you possibly can. And there's this one dude, and he says that he's now bummaxing in 2026. What is bummaxing? Basically, where you have a six-pack and you look very attractive, and the girl that you have is just attracted to your looks. That's it. Your looks and your appearance. That's basically it. And you can just be yourself, and that'll be enough for them. And it works. It does. Because if you think about it, women are basically the same now as men. What do men think about in relationships? How pretty the woman is, If she's got some like massive tits, if she's got like a big ass, and she's got like a really pretty face with like long, luscious hair. That is what we look for, is appearance, right? Sure, we also look for personality, but if they're not much of a dick, which usually most people aren't nowadays, or most people are, but we're all just normal now. Normal being chaotic and dysfunctional. That's normal now. So yeah, basically like that's basically what women look for in men now. It's just looks and how fit you are, and that's bummaxing right there. Basically, what a woman wants from you is for you to date them every week, once a week, and lay down the pipe and then go home. That's it. And then they don't even want you to schedule another date. They just want you to leave. All right, peace. You know? type shit like that. Um, so what does that have to do with being the man? Being him. So if you think about it, right, everybody treats you differently based on how you look. Meaning, if you had a six pack and you were built you trained in the gym 3-4 days a week, and it shows, and you're actually like buff as fuck, right? And your t-shirts are about to rip or something, and your skin is very clear. Your eyeballs are very white, not that yellow crap, meaning your liver is damaged. You have a really, really attractive face. People are gonna treat you differently. Now, being too buff, not really gonna care about that. But if you're like buff, like, oh my goodness, shit, that guy works out. Like they can, it's noticeable. Like no sleeper build, nothing like that. Like actual, hey, I got that V taper type shit. Like not this V taper, but like this, like the attract. You know what I mean? If you don't, go look up shoulder to hip ratio. But basically, so if you're attractive, right, you'll be treated differently by everybody. Everybody will treat you differently. Everybody. And you'll have more confidence in yourself, treating yourself differently and treating them differently. So basically, if everybody treats you differently and you're treating yourself differently and you're putting yourself on a pedestal and everybody is kind of tailoring to you, then the girl that you fancy in the community, let's just say you're in a community because you want to date someone in the community that you're currently in. What community? It could be work, it could be school, it could be some fundraiser or help center that you're helping at or volunteering at. It could just be at the gym or something, right? But in the community, everybody talks to you. Everybody only has good things to say about you. Everybody likes you, right? So the girl is like, you know what? He's just he's so I can't even talk. He's so hot. I want him, but how am I gonna get him? You go up to her and you be like, hey, you want to go ice skating with me? I'm saying it's the winter time, and she's either gonna be like yes or no, because that's all young women want is like looks, appearance, and like masculinity and shit, So you show pre-selection, right? When one girl likes you, another girl's gonna be like, oh well, if she likes him, then I like him too. And then another girl is like, those two like him, well then I like him too. And if you have girlfriends that are really hot, like friend girls that are like really hot, then other women will naturally gravitate towards you. And they can also be your wingmen. So naturally, if everybody talks to you, if everybody thinks you're attractive and treats you better because of it, and they think that you're high value, they're not going to treat you ill, then naturally they're only going to have good things to say about you when she asks, hey, what's this guy about? And they're like, oh my goodness, he's like the coolest guy ever. Of course, there will be a little bit of work that you have to put into those relationships, like the platonic coworker slash schoolmates relationship. But I mean, come on, guys, like you got common sense, you know how to talk to people. It's pretty basic. You don't need to learn these skills. You don't need to type in how to have good social skills. You just talk to them. Come on. But yeah, basically that's pretty much it. All you need to be is like super attractive to actually get women to sleep with you. I'm not talking about like, oh, let's go into a relationship and, get married and stuff. That's totally different from just hooking up with women. If you just want to hook up with them, because I know how it feels, just to be like, oh, that girl over there, I want her, I'm gonna go ask her a number, I'm gonna go take her on a date, and I'm gonna sleep with her. That's fun, dude. That's like really fucking fun. Versus like being in a relationship that, sure, you love the person, but it's like, you, it's not an open relationship, and you're like, oh well, that's what I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. And like, of course, you don't think like that, right? Like, you shouldn't think like that. Like, being with a person, that's great, and you love them, but eventually it just gets boring. It gets boring, like the same food every single day. And when when they start to like resent you or not buckle their knee to you, then that's when the relationship kind of grows contempt. But yeah, being single and bum maxing in 2026 to get women to sleep with you, that's like the ultimate goal right there. If you do want to be single, if you don't want anybody. But yeah, that's basically how you get women. And that's basically how to be him in 2026. It's basically just be attractive, you know? Start looks maxing. That's all you need to do. Because think about it. When you first walk into a room of strangers, and those strangers are attractive women, what's the first thing that you look at? The attractive women, the attractive men, the attractive people that are in that room. All the ugly people, the fat, ugly, disgusting people. Yeah, I'm fat phobic. You look at them and you're like, okay, well, this one's a winner, this one's a winner, that one's a loser. That one's a winner right there. And of course, you already know, as you start to get to know people, you see the fat guy, he's like, oh, you're like, oh, wow, this fat guy is really fucking funny and cool. And this fucking attractive guy is fucking lame. He doesn't talk much, you know? But when you first walk into a room, by the way, your attractiveness does not excuse you from not being funny. You have to be funny as well. Because if you can make her laugh and giggle, you know the rest of that. If y'all know the rest of that, comment it down below and drop me a fat like and subscribe. But yeah, you walk into a room and you're like basically like, oh wow, like that one's attractive, that one's attractive. Oh my goodness. And when you walk into a room, right, and you walk in with like a 10 out of 10 face, 10 out of 10 chiseled body, and you're walking in like, you know, they're just basically like, wow, that guy, he's got class to him. Oh wow, he dresses well. Oh wow, he looks like he carries himself really nice. Until they actually talk to you and you're like, fuck, I don't know what to talk about. I've been looks maxing for like a while. Looks maxing is what I really like to do. They're like, what the fuck is looks maxing? Get the fuck away from me, friggin' weirdo. You know what I mean? That's why you need to like work on your communication skills. And that dates back to my further video that you should go watch on how to communicate with people. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. Y'all can click off now if you want to. If you're still here, you can comment. I'm still standing, and y'all get 7 good years of good luck if you're still here. Yeah, that's basically how it works. I'll see you guys later, I guess. Peace.